For over 100 years, Triune was a booming Methodist church in this community. Around 1989, the neighborhoods around here had sort of gone downhill into more poverty sorts of neighborhoods, and the pastor at that time started the Triune Mercy Center. What she did was invite all the other churches in the community to join her for a weekend soup kitchen, essentially. At that point in Greenville, there was no weekend feeding for homeless and indigent people in the area. And that just grew and grew and grew. Well, meantime, the church population was declining and aging out, as so many urban church populations do. And as it continued to decline, the need for the Mercy Center continued to rise. So finally, about 5 or 6 years ago, the Methodist Church congregation that was here dissolved, and the district and Buncombe Street United Methodist sort of stepped in to save it and recreated this as the non-denominational Triune Mercy Center. We see not just homeless people, which is the population we serve most of the week, but just also folks who aren't making it, and single moms, elderly people who many of whom have homes, but they can come here once a month on Wednesdays and get a box of groceries, go through the clothes closet, get outfits, toiletries, blankets, coats, anything like that. We focus a lot on the homeless. Police call this the homeless triangle. With us at one point, Salvation Army being the second point, and Greenville Rescue Mission being the third. And a lot of homeless people live under bridges, in abandoned houses, and in the woods in this section of Greenville. So what we try to do is, we noticed there was a lot of drug abuse and alcoholism underlying that. So our main thing is we try to help folks get into drug rehab, and then maybe jobs and housing after that.
We are helping build lives over again, the work that we are doing here. This food, it comes from a number of sources. We have Barlow that gives us 72 boxes of food every week. And we also have a large support network within our community that brings in food. Different individuals and different organizations, different churches bring in food. So that allows us to give out food to 35 people each Wednesday that have homes, and also 15 street bags to people that live on the street.
You carry a box of food today? Okay, here's your ID back. I'm gonna give you a box of food.
Yeah.
Next time you come in, bring me the proof of where you're living at that time, okay? That'll get you food, and you can go over there and look. You can have 2 tops, 2 bottoms, a pair of shoes if we got it, okay? And check out with me before you leave.
I'm on Social Security and I don't get that much, and it's like I'm struggling with food and stuff like that. And I just now got evicted from my apartment because we were supposed to be moving to Woodruff, but something came up on that, so now we're actually living in a motel, and I've been here at church before, so I came back and get some more food because we ain't got none. So basically it's very, very hard. I don't know how all the other people my age handles theirs, but I'm struggling, being about to be 24. Not having no money is like very, very hard because I have other loan payments that I have to pay. And once I pay my other bills, I have no money left out of my Social Security check. So it's like very, very, very hard to like catch and come over here and get food and get help.
I came to be involved with Triune about 2 years ago on a Wednesday, praying for Greenville. There was a prayer meeting here, and I came many times. Then I started coming once a month, teaching the people how to do folk art. And so I would come in Sunday afternoons with wood, and we would do biblical folk art, which is all around the building right now, all this art. Each homeless person is unique. They have a different story. It could come, they could be homeless, because of just situations. It's not that they did it themselves. Some is drugs, some is they lost their job, family situation, you know, and mental situations. But I think they leave with hope because they come here and there's always people here they can talk to. It's like a little community thing that whether they pray with us or talk with each other, it's a safe place to come into.
I'm here because I believe I'm helping to fulfill a need, a basic need for clothing. And I treat people as if they were coming into really fine retail store, and I help them select things, help them try to find sizes in shirts and trousers, and talk to them a little bit about what's going on with their lives and encourage them as best I can. And if where they are right now is trying to transition to something better, more power to them, and I encourage that all I can.
My goal is to leave everyone I encounter with a better human being than when I first met them. And that's getting folks into rehab, getting people into any type of job training program, any type of educational program, so be it. But whatever we do, we try to build an individual up where they can stand on their own 2 feet, sustain themselves and their family.
We just try to embrace them, tell them we are proud of them constantly, that, you know, we are just so proud of you. We're so grateful for what God is doing in your life, and we are so glad you are here. Just that you are a welcome, cherished member of God's family and of the Triune family.